this tutorial, we're going to go over webhooks. A webhook is basically a secondary action that you can take after you attempt to deliver a lead to a buyer or an endpoint. To set up your webhooks, you'll go to your Campaigns tab. You'll pick your campaign you want to work on. And then we're going to go to your buyers. So in this campaign, we have 4 buyers, and to set up a webhook for each buyer, all you have to do is edit your buyer, and then you scroll down to the webhook section right here, and you can click Add. We have 2 options here. We can either make an API request, or we can send an email to yourself, your client, anyone on your team, depending on the status of that lead. So if we look at the HTTP one, which would be for an API, we have some options here. First of all, we can name the webhook. And then you have some execution rules over here. So we can say this webhook will only trigger if the buyer post request was accepted. And we have other options here, rejected or duped out. We have other conditions as well. If it's a ping post, we can even get more granular there based on the ping responses. We could, trigger other webhooks. And same thing with the post. Or you can simply say all the time, any status you want to trigger this webhook. And to build out your webhook is very easy. You're going to put your posting URL here, just like you're building out an endpoint or a buyer in Lead Prosper. You'll pick the method, the form, and you'll put your fields down here. You'll click Save. And now you can see we have a MailChimp webhook. You could also add another one. You can actually add as many as you'd like. There is no limit. Maybe you want to trigger one to your Everflow account as well. And there you go. You'll have 2 webhooks. And if you want to test these guys, you can, edit your webhook, test the webhook. We'll give you some dummy data to fill in. And if you click test right here, we're going to show you the API response we get back from that webhook. And that's pretty much it for webhooks. Basically, think of them as secondary actions. And the best part of all is you can run as many webhooks as you want, and there's no additional cost to do so.